Hey guys, it's Childish and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a birthday summoning session for my man BCM Raider, aka B-Mets here. As you guys can see, we've had him quite a minute here on our channel, supporting the channel, providing content for the channel, but we're going to mix it up today. We're doing a little video call here. We got him live for you guys here at 6 a.m. in the morning nonetheless. BCM Raider, how are we doing today, boss?
We are doing fantastic.
Good. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you finally on the channel so they can see your live reaction when we get 5 LD5s back to back. Super excited to see that done. Again, fam, I'm sure you guys remember if you've heard it multiple times on the channel. He is the leader of the Mox Coalition Guild. We've talked about it many times. We've always tried to do a little shameless plug, get the word out there. So for those of you guys that are looking to do some G1 Guild content, this is how you're going to go ahead and get in touch. Tell us a little bit about your guild, boss.
Well, originally, when I first started playing the game, way back in the good old days, it was a culmination of my wife and I. Unfortunately, my wife no longer plays Summoners War, which is very sad, but I figured I would create a guild that would include basic new players all the way to like G3 players, and over the course it expanded so much where I had to create a second Mox Coalition 2. And for those of you who are kind of more casual players, feel free to reach out to my guild leader over there and he'll definitely have a spot for you as well. But the main guild, Mox Coalition, it was basically created in the early stages of the game, and it hopefully stands the test of time right now.
Yeah, no, we're still in there. Your guild's still in there. My community's still in there. So it's good. It's good to see us still doing our thing, man. It's because again, you guys know. You guys know without question, guilds can come and go, and with a game that's been going on for quite some time, it's good to still have a community to come home to play with. So, but yeah, we got over 1,000 summons, birthday summons to exact. Happy birthday to you. We're gonna be looking to pop off some summons here. Now, I'm gonna start off with the mystical scrolls here. Do you have a wish list? Normally, I think you send me a wish. Whoa, wow! Apparently, Comtois knows today's your birthday. Did you tell Comtois it's your birthday today?
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. What the heck? Wow. Unfortunately, I'm sure this wasn't on your birthday wish list. So, are we gonna dupe this out or what?
But all dupes are going to be LD scrolls.
Oh man, for the content, That's a darn good start though. It's been a hot minute since we've done a thing here. So I guess since they're going to be all LD scrolls, we can roll through the summons and then just make them all LD scrolls at the end. That works. Okay, that works. Yep. So tell us now. We got like I said, over 1,000 summons. How long? Because you're one of the people that saved like quite a bit of summons over the course. How long did it take you to save up thousands of summons?
Well, being free to play all this time, you have to take advantage of your dailies, do your dailies, and just have kind of personal control about like not spending scrolls, do every possible event. And if you get into the actual numbers per month, you can actually generate a lot of scrolls and just keep saving them, just put them on the back burner in storage and just keep saving.
Yeah.
And that's because there's many different types of players. Of course, there's people who spend money. There's still free to play. There's newer players. There's seasoned veterans like us. And a lot of it is just being patient. Oh, let's get more purple.
We love the purple.
Like purple.
We love the purple. So two nat 5s and less than 100 scrolls. Come to us definitely knows it's your birthday. That's for sure.
It only took 11 years.
Yeah, I know, right? And that's the funny thing about it. You've literally been playing the game since the beginning. It's about time you get a little rebate.
Real quick, for everyone watching right now, yes, I am the Perna guy.
Yeah, that's actually good. Yeah, I was gonna say for all of it, that's probably the thing that we should have started with on the intro. For those of you guys watching, content for summons that we were going for the elusive Perna, that is, you are the Perna guy. That is correct. That's good.
All right, we got 3 more LDs.
we got a lot of LDs. The question is, can we remember off the top of our head before we go through your monster box all the free nat 5s we summoned?
All the free ones.
Well, not the free ones, you know what I mean, but that's, I say 3. Like I think we summoned 3 nat 5s, right, or 2? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I've been very lucky with recently when I summoned Valanis.
Okay.
Valanis was my first LD5, which I got from a single mystical scroll. And of course, I only summon these when they're off camera because that's the nature of the game.
Yeah.
But hopefully today we can pull one on camera.
Yeah.
Which would be phenomenal.
Speaking of, go ahead. Speaking of like nat 5s, you gotta, since obviously Perna's out the question now, what's your new like top 3 list? What are you really looking for now?
I do have most of the Pokedex pretty much completed, but I'm still missing a Tayor. So Tayor.
Oh, here comes your Tayor.
I just recently.
Here's your Tayor.
There it is.
I lied. Sorry, Twin Angels.
Let's see. I'm still missing the water one.
Okay.
That's the wind one.
Wind one, yep. At least you got the fire one though. The fire one's good.
The fire one's a dupe.
Gotcha. And I know that the chat pointed it out there. I think Tanvik was. I noticed that you went out of your way to put 888 mystical scrolls. Very nice.
Okay. Thank you. A lot. Oh, going back to the whole scroll saving part.
Yeah.
I do a lot of shop rerolls.
Okay.
Because shout out to Bagel. Bagel was the basically the founder of that process and actually kind of did the math on it, and he was 100% correct. The shop rerolls are more beneficial than like the premium packs and stuff, and I've actually gotten way more legendary scrolls and LD scrolls on top of mysticals with that. Except for stones, don't mess with scam stones. I've gotten kind of lucky in the stone area, but more times than not, they're kind of garbage.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I was gonna say we're taking a page from his book too. We literally got like a Saturday morning summon live. You know, that's another one of his things too. That was always something to look forward to.
But for all the free-to-play players out there, I did kind of compile a pretty general good way to go about like saving scrolls, saving crystals, and just overall gameplay resources. Like you can actually acquire, I'd say about 2 to possibly 3 premium pack value within a month just by doing shop rerolls, events. I think I touched on this already, but the other aspect that many players kind of forget about the game itself is actually doing guild content is very beneficial, because you could live in like dragons and giants forever, and the drop rates are okayish right now, but if you're trying to amass as much like resources as possible, that's probably the best way to go about doing that, is doing all these little things. And what I do personally myself is I kind of have like a set daily routine of doing the dailies in a certain order, and then participating in guild content, whether it be Labyrinth or Siege or World Guild Battle and stuff, like on top of the regular world boss and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, play as much of the content as possible, as often as possible.
Yeah.
When it comes to summoning, that's 100% comp to us. Either you're lucky or you're not.
Yeah.
So, but
you're right about that.
The 11 years I've been playing this game, I've been very, very lucky and very grateful. So,
well, outside of the Perna for the longest time, but you did get it eventually. You did get it, yeah. That was the unlucky part.
Yeah.
Oh man, so I'll tell you what, we're moving right along here. Actually, I think we've gotten a fair amount of nat 5s, considering how many summons you had. Lightning rates, as you say, has been pretty good. And we're kind of getting into the premium scrolls. So before we get into the premium scrolls, if I may, I know that you wouldn't mind. I just wanted to give you, just a little bit of time here, just to do a, little shameless plug, because as a lot of people have heard on the channel, you're not only a fanatic of Summoners War, but you're a fan of a card game they call Magic the Gathering. Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, yep. You mean this?
Yeah, there it is.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So long before I ever picked up Summoners War, I started playing Magic the Gathering back in 1996. I know I'm old. It happens. But that's when I was first introduced to the game itself. The game was created in 1993 by Richard Garfield, and it's probably the most popular card game of all time, and it just continues to get better and better and better. For many years I played competitively, and recently in the last 6 years or so, I kind of stepped away from the competitive scene and went more casual play. And that's when I found the Commander format. It's also known as EDH, which was a format that was created about 14 years ago. It stands for Elder Dragon Highlander, and
real
it's
quick.
a 100 card format.
Real quick here, the Bulwark
And
was our
it's a-
dupe, right? Bulwark was a dupe, right?
Bulwark, yeah.
Okay, just double check. I just remember. Okay, but carry on the EDH. Go ahead.
All right, where was I?
Yeah, EDH. Just
but-
explaining what the EDH. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a multiplayer format with a 100 card deck and a legendary creature as your commander. And similar to Blackjack, your life total is doubled, so you start at 40 life rather than the constructed 20 life. And of course, now with very many different Magic mechanics and stuff, there's endless possibilities of deck building and gameplay and stuff. And recently, about a year ago, is when I started to showcase this format with my YouTube channel, which is BCM Raider 42 at YouTube. I do in-depth, comprehensive 100 card deck techs on these commander decks, and I'm just trying to offer a content where I'm showcasing these decks in their entirety and the various options and gameplay you can have with your friends or meet new people. Magic the Gathering for me has always been a very good catalyst in seeing other people in this world and how much joy this game has brought me. And if I can showcase that with the content that I'm making or trying to convey for everybody, I take so much pride in that.
Yeah.
And it's just my way of selflessly giving back to the Magic community, which has been a very major part of my life for many, many, many years. So that's pretty much my whole spiel. I just uploaded a 4-color commander. It's very fun. Check it out.
Yep, we'll put a link in the description for the people that are going to be watching this down the road. So that'll be good. It's quite the story.
Thank
Quite
you.
a story.
I definitely appreciate that.
Yep.
Yep.
And Comtois was to
And-
say thank you by giving you a light Cobalt Bomber and Dark Prey
And
Magician.
and touching back on that, most of my very good friends now I've met through that game. Hey, more purple.
Mm-hmm.
Is it new? No.
It is. But I mean, I think you have a different version of it, but it is new, yeah.
What is that?
White Tiger Blade Master? That's a good question. Somebody in the chat know? Wida says, we can hear you breathe into the mic slightly, which is surprising because I'm guessing it's me, not you. But I got the music of the like a background music going on too, so it's kind of hard. But it makes sense. I have the mic literally right up in my face, so just kind of I've always had my audio set up. So, Inosuke. I always used to say like, yeah.
Okay.
I used to say Inosuke. They're like, no, that's not how you say it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I do not watch
I don't know.
the show.
I'm not Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm not Japanese, but I do really, really enjoy the Japanese culture.
Oh yeah, oof. Culture's great.
That's always
Yeah, I
really,
love
really cool.
that was something that I'll always remember to the day I go. My experience at the 2024 SWC World Finals in Tokyo, Japan. Man, I've been to a lot of places, but Tokyo is definitely up there, top three. You just can't beat it. And I'm gonna say just kind of the all those like Tokyo, Korea, like they're amazing culture. They're ahead of their time. You know, it's wow, it's crazy. Everything's super clean. Everyone's treated with so much respect. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think actually traveling to Japan would be absolutely mind blowing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, after going last year, I think when the first time Comtos, because if it wasn't for Comtos, I wouldn't be able to like travel anywhere across the world. I would never thought to even go somewhere. I would have just like, let's just go to, you know, Florida or whatever, California, do some trip. But to go across, yeah, it's been pretty cool. So I think
and that shares a very similar thing with Magic. It allowed me to like travel to different places and meet all sorts of different people, and just the global effect that Magic has is like it's very humbling, and it's awesome. Similar to what Come to Us has created with Summoner's War.
Yes, sir.
So,
let's see here. I'm gonna hit, since we were just talking about Demon Slayer, I'm gonna hit the Demon Slayer scrolls one time here. I say one time, but we're gonna hit them. See what we get.
One time.
I know. If we one, maybe two nat fives here, that would be nice.
Now, a funny story about these demons scrolls. It took everything in my power not to summon these things.
I bet.
I was just like, I want it so bad. But
yeah,
initially during the event, I was able to summon the Dark Zenitsu. And I was just like, all right, I'm done.
That is all you need.
I got my value.
Yeah.
So, but the Dark Zenitsu compared to the Wind one, I'm not sure which one is actually slightly better. They're both very powerful in their own right.
Right. They are really good. I have the Wind one, and I do appreciate it. It's funny because I've always thought that, considering like some of the speed mechanics on it, I thought people would more lean over towards a Swift build, but I've seen more violent builds than anything.
Well, this was a very, very early morning for me as well. So I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
I know, yeah. You were up what? So you were up probably 4 a.m. your time, or what?
Like 3:30.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I woke up. I saw the email. I'm like, holy cow! This guy, he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Well, in my competitive Magic era, I would sleep maybe like 3-4 hours, and I'd be up for like 15 hours. Like,
yep.
That was a pretty regular schedule for me, and I would travel to Columbus for major tournaments and stuff. Yeah, but going back to the Magic thing again, there's just so many aspects of the game that you can like take part in and absolutely love, and there's just so much about the game that creates a very fun, enjoyable experience. like whether you're a competitive player or just a casual player or a new player or a veteran or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this purple.
We love the purple, but apparently they don't love us anymore. They give us Dupaloop, so we'll have to feed that. Unless you need a copy of it.
Nope. My theory is, rather than build a whole bunch of dupes, I'd rather have one very powerful monster rather than 15 mediocre ones.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see.
Except for a Perna. Except for Perna, because I'm contractually obligated to build every single Perna.
Right. One of their followers says here, Jim Tan Laundry says, I started with Final Fantasy RPG books and then found D&D. So you could tell Laundry is right up there with us. We're seasoned gamers. If you know D&D, then you're old school like us. It's a good game.
Yeah, and most of Magic the Gathering players have originated from D&D players. Me personally, I've never actually played D&D, but most of my friends play it on top of Magic, and it just creates way more enjoyable games with them because their imagination and like experience with Dungeons and Dragons can like extrapolate between like both games.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Very nice. Quick question for you. I know we were saying to do all dupes. You do have a couple of Transcendent Scrolls. Did you want to do the Triton dupe to try to see if you can get a new Nat 5, or just keep them all for the LDs and just pop these off? What do you think?
Let's just go all LDs.
All LDs, okay. So I'll pop these Nat 5s here. We'll see what we get, since they could potentially be more LDs for us. We'll see. See what we got here. Water Twin Angels, let's go.
Something.
Ooh, I think that's a new one, right? Yes, sir.
What are you?
Do you have the water one? Do you have the water
okay.
one? Or
I do.
Okay, good.
It's my arena defense right now.
Good. Yeah, everybody's loving it. Some people were recommending me to pick it in that last event. I was like, I got some other ones to pick. So
it's very good.
I'm glad they didn't nerf
Wind
it.
Indra.
I think that was a fire, right? I think that
fire.
was a fire one. Let's see here. So we get rid of the fire one. Oh, both fire and
sorry,
enter.
Fudgy.
Say what?
We only had one blessing.
Yeah. So Fudgy, he wanted to do like content. Yeah, he wanted to do content.
I like the blessings, but I feel that the blessings are only really useful if you're trying to locate a very specific mon. But me personally, because I kind of have most of these Nat 5s, I'd rather just have more LDs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And we got
LDs are very exciting.
Yes. Yeah, we got 17 new LDs. So if we get in our last 17 summons, if we get a LD5, it was worth it, right? It was worth it. The sacrifice was worth it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Here we go. Premium summons. Let's see. Let's see if you can get lucky here.
Right. Actually, let's do the let's do the legendary all attributes first.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. It's your birthday. We can do whatever you want.
It's my birthday. I'll cry if I want to.
That's right. Look at that. See, you said it. More than that 5. More LDs. Yeah. Are you you doing anything with the fam today?
Not really. My parents are kind of busy today, but I'm just doing like a small barbecue with friends and coworkers.
There you go.
Something simple.
Yeah.
I'm a simple creature.
That's good. We love simple. I love simple. Simple is good. Nat 5s are good too. What do we got here?
I take those.
Okay, a couple of new ones here.
All right.
We like it. We like it.
Is it good? Is it good? I have no idea.
Yeah, I've seen people use it. Hot Fudgy says, "Am I invited to the barbecue?"
Of course you're invited,
yeah.
Fudgy. Come on down.
Assuming that we're in your area, yeah. Speaking of stuff going down today, I think I've talked about it in a previous video, especially when I announced B-Mets' summons. If you guys are in the New York area, you better get out there, man. The New York meetup is going down today, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So at the OS NYC, I don't know the address, but if you look up OS NYC, you'll know exactly what we're talking about here. Vanessa is our extra one.
That's 3 more LDs.
3 more LDs is good. It is good. We take that.
As far as what I'm hoping for the LDs, I'm only looking for Kinky, Molly, and the Praline.
Wow. I am surprised you don't have Kinky or Molly. I felt like you did enough LD scrolls to just guarantee we need Comtos needs a pity summon for 4 stars or something.
Well, they're like, we're not going to give you Kinky, but we'll give you a Volantis.
Right?
Which is fine.
That's fine. We'll take that.
Which is totally fine. Yeah. The light demon would be phenomenal. Deborah would be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny. I get more excited for these LD4s that are really good.
Yeah.
Than most of these Nat 5.
Light Boomerang.
You better be a Kinky.
Light Boomerang should be new.
Man.
Now, question for you: Are you watching?
Okay, right?
Are you watching through Discord? Or are you watching through like your computer?
I'm watching through my laptop.
Oh,
right
okay. But you're using your phone to do the camera thing, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say it sounded like you were a little bit delayed. I didn't know if you're watching through the Discord call or through the computer. So okay. I'll try not to spoil. I don't want to spoil the LD5s or good LD4s.
Yeah. No, I think there's a slight delay, but I think it's fine. So.
Yeah.
I'm not very tech savvy.
Yeah, and
I still can't get.
I was gonna say
get OBS to work.
Yeah, I probably didn't explain it to us. Like I set up a thing where I shared my screen with you on Discord so that you can see it live versus watching it, delayed 5 to 7 seconds on Twitch. So maybe I didn't get that across, but again, it's most of the times I think when we got the summons, you were kind of in the middle of the conversation, so I wasn't interrupting you. So it worked out good because you kind of saw it in your own real time,
It'll be fine. it's for the kids, so it's okay. So how's the little one?
Little one is good. I'm actually surprised she hasn't woke up yet. I know my lady was concerned about trying to get everything done because she has to work at 7, or sorry, excuse me, 8. Is it 8 or is it 9? I believe it's 8. And she works somewhere about 30 minutes away. So she was concerned about Nova waking up and then her having to, try to get ready with her up. And I said, no, that's fine. Don't sweat it. This is not like, a super official stream. I'm sure B-Mets is not going to get mad if if our little girl comes down and wants to hang out with us. If anything, she might have brought us some luck here.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because
I would.
Oh, go ahead.
I would definitely welcome that.
Yeah, of course. I know you are. You're a family man. We appreciate it.
Yep. What
Okay.
I do.
So we need to ask Comptos, did we say something wrong? Because your lightning rates have been absolutely disgusting this whole time, and then now we get to the LDs and it's we can't pop off a lightning to save our lives here. What's going on? Well, I guess
I've been nothing but upfront and professional.
Yeah, we have 2 lightning, but I feel like it's like 1 every 25 scrolls or something like that. Not as frequent as it should be.
Yeah. No, it's pretty low. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So. What is that?
Gains immunity against continuous and inability effects. This one looks like a fun one to use for siege versus specific CC comps. Or even, I mean, shoot, you can make an argument for. Oh, this is a single target. I thought this was. Yeah, it's kind of unique. Yeah, definitely something you don't see all too often.
Yeah. Running.
Come on, Comptos. One more lightning. Let's go.
But next Friday, I'll have a very, very exciting commander to showcase. So stay tuned for that.
There you go. Bing, bang, boom.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, all that crap.